access to cutting-edge technologies and ideas. Here, students are supported by a community of teachers, coaches, parents, and administrators with a tradition of ensuring that each child has an equal opportunity to thrive. Where the answer to every what if is we're ready. We're ready to dream bigger, to climb higher. We're ready. Kanawha County Schools, ready for the world.
All right. St. Albans is lining up to come onto the field. The referees are walking over to their sides. I don't see GW yet. So, well, of course, we'll get, the banner rolled out here, and we'll let you know what the banner says, and then, of course, get you the coin toss and everything else. So we'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll get you the start of the game. You're listening to Red Dragon Football on The Jock.
Hi, I'm Emmitt Smith, Hall of Famer and all-time leading rusher with exciting news.
If you suffer from chronic joint pain, Emmitt wants to introduce you to QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in biologic treatment for pain. I'm talking regenerative solutions that encourage your body to heal and repair itself. No medications, no surgeries, no downtime.
If you have pain in your knees, hips, lower back, and shoulders, don't assume the old treatments are the only treatments. Learn more about how you can get lasting relief with biologic treatments that can repair and restore damaged tissue.
Call to learn more about this exciting natural way to deal with chronic joint pain. Play golf without pain, walk upstairs without pain, play with your kids and grandkids without pain. Get back on your job without pain. Live your life pain-free. Call QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics, 304-202-5566. That's 304-202-5566. 304-202-5566.
Back here at Crawford Field at the Something Good Soul Food Broadcasting booth, Jamie Farrell and Shaggy get ready to take on the George Washington Patriots, the St. Albans Red Dragons. The sign as they came out, they broke through, said tackle cancer. It is Cancer Awareness Month, breast cancer awareness mostly, but still tackle any cancer in my opinion. So they are getting ready to go out onto the field here for the coin toss. Your referees for tonight's game are your head referee is going to be Brian Pauley. Your umpire is Tom Parrish. Line judge is Joe Rector. Linesman is John Dickens. Field judge is John Hardy. And side judge is Cody Clay. That's going to be your officials for tonight's game.
I gotta tell you, the way they came out here to their sideline, they look kind of fired up.
I was going to say, kind of fired up.
And they had a great second half last week, and I think that's a big reason. I mean, they know they had a fantastic finish to that game last week, and they're ready to come out here and play the same way.
Yeah, like I said, they outscored Ripley 22-13 last week. So if you would have looked at the 7 points that we would have had from that touchdown and add that on to the score, it had been 29-30 or to 43. It's still not enough to win the game, but it'd been more competitive. And like I said, that touchdown being called back, I think that deflated the offense. So because shortly after that, they couldn't run the ball anywhere, couldn't move the ball, and it's been that way the whole game. So that could have been the difference. And if, like I said, that could have been, lopsided where the momentum was our way and a completely different game.
And going back to the second half of last week's game against Ripley, they might have found something running the ball with Spangler.
Spangler and let me see if I can find his name on here.
I think it was Silvas too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Silvas, number 4, yeah. Yeah, they started running him.
Silvas and Spangler, so that could be. We might see some different changes in the backfield.
Little John's always great at running the ball.
Now George Washington is on the field. Get ready to run out onto the field. And here they come out onto the field now. So they bring their captains onto the field. We have, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 captains. Wow.
I don't think that's going to be our captains tonight. We'll see here in a minute. I don't think that's going to be all. If it is, we'll have a lot of the captains out there deciding what's going to be happening. I don't see Spangler out there. Usually he's one of the captains. So that's going to be a little different. So we'll wait and see who walks out there or starts to walk out that way.
Something I think we forgot to mention is that tonight's game is actually televised. Is it not? My mistake.
Now you can catch it over on the YouTube channel that our guy Josh Bowman runs every game. It's the YouTube channel, and on the home games you can catch us broadcasting the game over the air on that one, and that's Red Dragon Football on YouTube. St. Albans High School News at News Sports. And St. Albans High School and Youth Sports is where you can go to on YouTube, and you can watch that channel. Excuse me.
That is my mistake.
Well, it is televised. It's just not on TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's you can see all the action on that one. You can also we simulcast our broadcast over that also.
Mm-hmm.
All right, looks like we do have our captains. We're gonna have. Still not sure how many we got there. We got 4 from over on GW's side. Looks like number 56 or 58 for GW. That's going to be number 56. That's going to be Lath Gannum. Number 21, Peyton Coulter. Number 13, that's going to be Clayton Matthews. And number 72, Isaiah Ayers. That's the captains for the GW Patriots. And the captains for the St. Albans Red Dragons is going to be number 50, Mighty Lopez. Number 82, I think it's Xavier Patterson, who's one who usually wears number 82. He has 89 down here. And then number 4 is Devin Selvis. And number 14, Micaiah Cook. That's going to be your captains for tonight's game. Got 1 minute, 28 seconds before the start, and I'm not sure why they haven't, I guess, waiting. Just got noticed that instead of 7:30 kickoff, it's 7:35.
It's a little bit
Kickoff,
of a delay here.
So that's the reason why it's kind of taking a little bit of time. So
Just gives us a little bit more time to maybe dissect this game a little bit.
yeah, I tell you what, this is what I want to see tonight. I want to see some air. I want to see him throw the ball. They haven't thrown the ball that much in the last couple of games. I want to see him throw the ball tonight. That's what I want to see.
The issue with that, though, it's been the blocking up front has not been the greatest, and they don't have a lot of time to drop back and actually throw it. But, I mean, that doesn't mean you can't throw screen passes.
Right. Something. I'd like to see a couple of deep passes if possible.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like I said tonight, Samples is your quarterback. He has an arm on him. We've seen it. So hopefully we can see some air tonight thrown from him.
Real quick, want to thank one of our sponsors in Dutch Miller Auto Group, your home for friends and family pricing with locations on Patrick Street in Charleston and McCorkle Avenue in South Charleston, in Barbersville, Huntington, and now in Ripley. And also like to thank JD Pro Finish Frame and Body, 450 Henry Street in St. Albans, Allen's Jewelry Service at 316 B Street, Suite 104 in St. Albans. Dean's Pawn Shop, 313 McCorkle Avenue in St. Albans. Canal Terrace IGA, 2500 Canal Terrace in St. Albans. And David Smith Frame and Body at 7018 McCorkle Avenue in St. Albans.
And don't forget, we also like to thank our broadcast booth sponsor, Something Good Soul Food.
Of course.
Because there's always something good at Something Good Soul Food. Still haven't made it over there yet.
Me either. We keep talking about
know.
it, and we just never do it.
I don't think about it when I go for dinner or lunchtime, and I got an hour for lunch every day, so I could drive there and get it and bring it back and still have time to eat it. And I just don't think about it when I order. When I'm going, usually I'm like, okay, I'm going here, and I have the same routine, and I just go to the same places every. Okay, Monday I'm going to this place, Tuesday I'm going to this place, Wednesday I'm going to eat whatever I brought from home, or something like that. Thursdays, it just depends where I'm at. It really depends where I'm at, if I'm traveling or if I'm out work was. So, like I had to go to Parkersburg yesterday.
It's kind of out of the way.
Yeah. For a meeting, and had lunch at the restaurant there that we have our meeting at, and it was good.
Does look like the captains are about to maybe make their way out to the field. I know there's still 3.5 minutes, but it looks like
you can hear the band playing, trying to keep everybody entertained a little bit while we're waiting for the start of the game.
these players are ready to get going. They're looking a little antsy out there.
Our captain's been standing there for a while, and so has the captains for GW. They've been standing out there. They're all ready. They're like, all right, let's go. Come on. Let's walk out here and let's do this thing. I tell you, Shaggy, we usually stand this whole game, and I actually went out and bought me some Hey Dudes. And these things are probably the most comfortable shoes that I've ever owned. I mean, the last pair I had was Skechers, and they look almost like Hey Dudes, but these are pretty comfortable. Not to try to give them any props or anything, but just, I had to say something that we just, I'm going to be standing and I'm going to be comfortable. Because I got, bad knees. I'm getting old in the age.
You're not that old.
A half a century.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, they're sitting down there waiting. They should go ahead and walk out, but they're not. Got 1 minute, 56 seconds before the start of the game. So there is another TV broadcasting going on. We just don't want to mention a lot about it. But it is TV8 is here, so there will be TV timeouts that we'll have, and we won't take that many TV timeouts. I think that's the reason why it started delayed.
Very well could be. Got to work on their time. It is a very nice crowd out here tonight.
Yeah.
It really is.
Let's see what the temperature is currently. Like I said, they according to this morning's news broadcast, it was going to be 40-some degrees by the time the end of the game. Right now, we're showing 56. A chill 56. It's not a cool. It's a chill because there's a slight breeze.
Nah, football's supposed to be cold.
It
It's
is.
supposed to be warm.
It is. It ain't supposed to be. It's not a football. It's not. That's one thing I do like about football, though. It starts off warm and it ends cold.
Yep.
I was actually looking to go to a game this weekend in Cleveland, but I lost the tickets on my eBay. I got outbid at the last minute.
Man. That's a good game this week in Cleveland against the Patriots.
Yeah. I was going to say I could watch it on TV, but no, they don't want to show my Browns playing on the on the TV.
It's always Pittsburgh.
It is.
Always.
More Pittsburgh fans in this area, that's why. All right, their captains are walking out along with the officials.
Captains meeting in midfield for the Patriots, number 72,
Watching the camera over here that we have. Let's see if we can. Captains are shaking hands. And we're waiting for the coin toss from the official. Wish we had some audio from down there, but not be able to get that right now. Looks like St. Albans might have won the coin toss. Is going to defer, so let's wait and see what the official says, because he picked it up and looked right over at St. Albans. All right, here we go. St. Albans is going to receive.
Oh, wow. There we go.
So they did win the coin toss, and we'll start the game. Starting from, they're going to go west to east, and GW is going to go east to west.
I think that's the first
Or
time.
north, south, something like that.
First time this season St. Albans has won the coin toss and chose to receive.
No, I think they did it against Riverside. I think. But you could be right. I'm not sure. It's been so long ago, it's hard to remember sometimes. But it is rare, because usually they defer to the second half.
It's a good sign for me, because that makes me think that they want to come out and be aggressive.
Yeah, you're right. I'm getting the same feeling. All right, here the kickoff team comes out. Harley Roy, Little John in the backfield to receive the kick. Number 44, Jordan Price, is going to be kicking off for the Patriots. Jordan, 10th grader, 6 foot, 180 pounds. All right. And kick is up. Kick's going to be not deep, but fielded at the 30.
Tackled immediately.
And tackled immediately by number 71 from GW.
Man, GW flew down there when that ball was up in the air.
I don't have a number 71 on my roster, but it was a number 71. Okay, number 21. Peyton Coulter is one of the captains.
These numbers are hard to read sometimes.
One receiver far side, one near side. Pistol formation for the Dragons. Samples takes the snap behind center. Hands the ball off, and he's met immediately. That's going to be Silva. Silva's going to break one tackle. He breaks two tackles. He's going to gain a yard, though. Or they're saying no, he didn't. He got back just to the line of scrimmage.
That was Spangler on the carry. I didn't even see him actually get the ball.
I didn't either.
I don't know how that came to be.
Same formation for the Red Dragons, lined up on the near hash marks. Samples lines up underneath the center again.
That's offsides.
So we're going to have an offsides caused by GW there. That's going to move them up 5 yards, so that's going to make it 2nd and 5 now. That was number 56 that jumped.
And all your flags are brought to you by JD Pro Finish Frame and Body, located at 450 Henry Street in St. Albans.
All right. Samples waiting for the snap behind the center. Takes the snap. This time he hands off to Little John. Little John's going to go on the far side. He's going to break one tackle. No, and he's going to get tackled for a loss of yards. Lost of 3 yards on that play.
And that's been an issue of Little John. Instead of just going straight down north and south, he just cuts it sideways instead of just moving up and down the field.
Trying to hit the outside.
Yep. He's got the speed to do it, but GW is really fast on the defensive side as well.
So that makes it 3rd and 7. Ball's on the 33-yard line. Same formation for the Red Dragons. Samples lines up underneath center. Showing blitz. Samples takes a snap, throws pitches out to Little John. He's going to break one. He's going to get back. They're saying no. Now they're back to the original line of scrimmage, so a loss of yardage on that one. That's going to bring up 4th and 10 now for the Red Dragons. Punt team is coming out. They blitzed every down.
They did. And he got the benefit of the doubt with the offsides call and just couldn't do anything with it.
Punt is blocked. And George Washington is going to jump on it on the 20-yard line, so they're going to take over from the 20. Man, that line got through there quick. Their line is fast. They're going to have to do something. Our line, special teams line, or just the front line, and all of it's going to have to do something to block them on the defensive side. So let's see how quick their offensive line does. All right, ball's going to be placed on the 21, so it's 1st and 10 from the 21. High snap, quick pass out to number 8. He's going to get first down the sideline. He goes, got a flag thrown. Not sure who this is going to be. It has to be maybe where he was going out of bounds.
Might have been a potential face mask, maybe? I don't know. I didn't really see.
I'm not sure. I think it's a block in the back or push from the back, something. We're waiting to see from the personal foul face mask against St. Albans. That's number 6, Anthony Valentine with the carry, or the quick screen pass. So that's going to put the ball first and goal from the 5-yard line. Or 4-yard line. Fenwick hands the ball off right into the middle. He goes to number 12. Or number 13. Clayton Matthews, and touchdown.
Offensive line just made a huge hole right there for Matthews, and he wasn't touched until he was 2 yards in the end zone.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 7 on the board for the Patriots at 9 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Not the way that we want to see the opening drive start for either side.
No. The offsides penalty might have helped St. Albans out a little bit, but the GW's defense just knew that they were going to continue to run the ball, and they were just ready for it. And then they end up getting the blocked punt with great field position. 2 plays later, GW found themselves in the end zone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, a blocked punt, and 2 plays later, scoring on the field. And now they're ready to go. So kicking off is going to be number 44. And Harley Roy and Little John in the backfield. I wonder if they're going to kick it deep. I mean, he has the leg to kick it deep because that last one was a midfield kick, and it could have went further.
He might be a little hesitant to kick it to Little John.
Could be after last week. We'll see what happens. Here comes the kick. Kick again. It's going to be going to the same spot, but it's going to be down at the 20, and it's going to be touched by St. Albans and be recovered by number 21 for the Patriots. Special teams on the ball again, so St. Albans back on defense.
Little indecisive on whether or not he needed to grab that ball. If he wouldn't have even attempted to grab it, GW could have just dropped on it.
Yeah.
And it would have been their ball either way.
Well, no, he didn't touch it. So it would have been St. Albans' ball just from there. All right, number 5 on the run for the Patriots. That's Keegan Sack. And he's going to gain about 5 yards on that play. So that's going to bring the ball down to the 21-yard line. Fenwick staying in shotgun positions. 4 receivers near side or far side, 1 near side. Quick pass in and out of his hands, intended for number 4. Gunnar Flores.
Yeah, he might have tried to run before he had the ball in his hands. Like, he might have took his eyes off the ball. He was so ready to run without it. He just lost.
And that was a weird formation they had. It looked like they were in a diamond formation, and then he just steps back waiting for the screen pass out there. All right, Fenwick shotgun position. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. There's going to be a flag thrown on the play. It's going to be an offsides called against St. Albans.
And that's going to make it a 3rd and maybe 1 yard here instead of 3rd and 6.
Yeah, or it could give him a first down.
It
It's going to be very close.
will be close. I think they're moving it.
Yep. That is a first down for the Patriots
Just
from
another-
the 16 now.
Just another tough break.
Same formation, 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Fenwick standing in the back. Shotgun position, takes the snap, looking. Got plenty of time. He's going to keep it, tuck it, run. Wide open. He's going to cross over to the 5. Got a flag thrown into play. Into the end zone he goes. And they're saying touchdown, but there is a flag thrown.
Yeah, it looked like number 56 for GW just had a huge hold on one of the linebackers here for St. Albans. This should be coming back.
That's going to be, you're right, holding against the Patriots. So that's going to bring it back 10 yards.
He just didn't let him go.
So now the ball's going to be placed at the 24-yard line. So that's going to bring up 1st and 18. Diamond formation over there again on the far side. I've never seen receivers line up like that. 1 on the near side. Fenwick take the snap. Valentine looking for the quick screen. Got a number man wide open into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown for the Patriots.
You got 4 receivers lining up on the right side, and you got 1 on the left. And they end up going to the 1 guy on the left side.
Hayden Hatfield.
Yeah.
He was open.
Yep, man coverage, and he just beat him.
Yeah.
Just beat him.
So Hayden Hatfield with the touchdown, and here comes the kicker, number 44 out there. That's going to be Price. Kick is good.
Yep, up and good.
14, 8:11 to go in the first quarter.
Go back to that offsides on that 3rd and 5. Gave him the first down. Just another mental mistake.
Yeah. TV timeout on the field. That's why we don't have anybody out there ready to go. And just kind of recap what's going on. We're down 14-0 by a block punt, getting the ball good field position, and then a missed kick. He touched the ball and dropped it. He went to pick it up and dropped it, and they jumped on top of the ball. Patriots did, and there you go. That's where they started the ball again. So 2 good field positions for the Patriots to put them up in that 14-0 position right now.
And GW's fantastic on their own. If you give them a little bit of help, they're gonna make you pay.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they've done so far.
Littlejohn and Roy in the backfield for the Red Dragons. Looking at the coach telling the player from before that muffed the punt or the kickoff to basket the catch. Good call there, Coach.
I mean, if you're GW here, you might just kick it right back at him.
You know they are.
Yeah.
That's exactly where they're probably going to kick. I would say, why not? He missed 2 of them already. Well, he caught the first one, bounced a little bit, and then he got it. So let's see what happens. Going right to him. This time, no. They're going to go a little further to Harley Roy. Roy's going to take the bounce from the 18. He's at the 20. He's going to get tackled at the 20-yard line. He was looking for some room and couldn't find it, and ended up getting tackled. So at the 20 is where they'll start. 1st and 10. So he went a little further.
He did. He still kicked it in the same guy's general direction. But that might be their game plan all night.
Could be.
Really.
So about an 8-yard kick return for Harley Roy.
And if you're St. Albans right now, you got to find a way to just try to get a couple of first downs.
Got to move the ball, at least try to get up to the 50-yard line, if not into GW's territory on this possession. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Samples lined up in shotgun position with Little John lined up to the right of him. Samples takes a snap. He's looking. He's got some pressure. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to tuck it. He's going to break one tackle. He's finally going to get hit. And he's going to be brought down at the 24-yard line. So pick up a 4 yards.
He paid the price for that, though. He took a nasty hit.
He got right up, though.
He did. He did. He did.
And again, like you said, the offensive line, they're able to get in there real quick. All right, 2nd and 6 from the 24. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Little John to the left of Samples. Samples in the shotgun position. Waiting to take the snap. Showing blitz. Samples quick pass out. It's going to be on the ground. Incomplete pass intended for number, is that 20?
Yeah, might have been towards Spangler there, but it was just, he short-armed it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Spangler. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Red Dragons.
He had plenty of time to throw that one, too. Maybe he thought he didn't and just tried to get rid of it too fast.
Yeah, they had just shown one. They just sent one guy blitzing that time. Two receivers, far side, 1 near side, split backs. That's going to be Spangler and Little John in the backfield. Showing blitz again. Samples going to roll out to the right. He's going to pass the ball. He's going to throw it. It's going to be Chris Hall, but that's enough for a first down, I do believe.
That's a great catch from Chris Hall. He got hit again really hard.
Oh, they're going to mark him short. He caught that ball up and it came back down. They're marking him short. Wait a minute.
I don't know.
That should be a first down.
They're marking him a whole yard short.
Yeah.
That's a bad spot.
Very bad spot there. But they're going for it. Washington not very happy on the sideline.
He's got a right to be.
No, yeah, on that play, he's telling them, hey, that's a bad spot. They're showing 4-man blitz going up the middle. Little John trying to go somewhere, nowhere to go. GW is going to take over the ball now at the 26. So that was a 3-yard loss on that play.
GW takes over. Man. Just cannot catch a break right now. A bad spot on looked like it to be a clear first down. And they go for it on 4th down and just can't get the blocking up front to get that yard.
None. And I think GW knew they were going to go to the middle because they sent 4 guys rushing on the blitz. Fenwick lined up behind the center. 2 receivers, 1 far side, 1 man in motion. He's going to hand the ball off to number 5. He's going to bust open through 1 tackle. He's going to be held and then finally be brought down by a host of Dragons. But he's going to get about 6 yards, maybe 7 yards on that play.
Keegan Sack was the one with the carry there. Looks like they're, yeah.
Yeah, Spangler had a hold of him and held on to him the whole time until they were going to finish it up.
It's tough to get away from Spangler if he's got a hold of you.
7-yard pickup on that play, so 2nd and 3. Ball is at the 19. Fenwick hands the ball, throws the pass to number 10. He's going to break one, break two. No, finally get brought out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So that's going to bring up first and goal for the Patriots.
You look at Fenwick, he's got all the time in the world to get rid of these passes. Offensive line is just holding up extremely well for him.
So it's first and goal from the 4. Fenwick, shotgun position, 3 receivers far side, hands the ball off. No, he fakes it. He keeps it. He rolls it out to number 6. That's Valentine, and Valentine's met immediately and is brought down for a loss of yardage and lost of 5 yards on that play. So now it's going to be down to the 9. So it'll be second and goal from the 9.
I think that was Harley Roy that tackled him. Great play from Roy. Met him as soon as he caught that. Great play.
Same formation, 3 receivers far side. Hands the ball off this time to Sack. Sack goes up the middle, untouched. Touchdown. When you're not untouched going up the middle, it's easy. He walks right in.
Offensive line is just doing too much right now for
leaving
St. Albans.
holes.
Yeah, I mean they're just dominating up front.
I mean that hole was big enough to put a truck through. Price ready for the kick, for the point after. Point after is up. Point after is good. That's 21. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll bring you more of the first quarter. You're listening to Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
Rob Bowers Insurance Agency is your good neighbor State Farm agent right here in St. Albans. Rob and his staff are here to provide you with all of your insurance needs, from auto to life to health to homeowners and even renters. And don't forget, they offer complete financial options with State Farm banking. So, like a good neighbor, Rob says, good luck, Red Dragons. Go online at statefarm.com or call 304-722-4201 for your free quote today. Since 1950, your locally owned Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has been proud to serve the Kanawha Valley and surrounding areas. Their certified technicians can handle any job, large and small, from a leaky faucet, clogged sewer line, and gas line repair to making sure your heating and cooling unit is working to maximum efficiency. They offer 24-hour, 7-day-a-week emergency repair and complete remodeling services. Give them a call, 304-744-3221, and on the web, mullenplumbing.com, or follow them on Facebook.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon football on the Jock.
Back here at Crawford Field, Jamie Farrell and Shaggy as the Red Dragons are trailing 21-0. Kick going into the same area. Up and over the kick. He's going to be at the 30. He's at the 40. He's at the 43-yard line. Good kick return for the Red Dragons by number Harley Roy. They moved him up because they knew.
And GW might not have recognized that.
Right. I was wondering because I seen number 12 run to the backfield before we came back from commercial break. So that's what they did. Nice move adjustment by the coaches for that one. All right, so from the 44-yard line is where we'll start first and 10.
Definitely a smart move putting him in there. And might have to change up the idea of kicking. If you're GW, might have to kick it somewhere else.
Yeah. All right, 2 receivers far side, 2 near side. Samples in the backfield with Eli Littlejohn. Now in man in motion is going to be Spangler going back to line up split backs. Quick handoff to Chris Hall. Hall's going to go up the middle, and he's going to lose a yard on that play. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Trying to pull off some trickery there. It just didn't work. GW ready for it.
GW's line has been busting through our line really quick. They got to be able to stop them somehow.
You see big number 72 there, Isaiah Ayers for GW, 6'4", 275. That's a man right there.
Yeah. I went to school with his dad, and his dad it was same size in high school. Same formation for the Red Dragons. Samples rolls out. He's going to throw the ball. He's got a man almost open, just overthrown, and that was intended for number 82. It was Patterson. So that brings up 3rd and 11.
Good play on the rollout. Just overthrew him a little bit. He was open.
Yeah. Ball's at the 43-yard line. 4 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ball placed on the far hash mark. 1 receiver far side, 3 receivers near side. Little John lined up right beside Samples. Samples takes a sample. Quick throw now. That's going to be to Spangler. Spangler's going to be met immediately, and they're saying he's going to gain a yard on that play.
They gave him forward progress.
They actually say got back to the line of scrimmage now. So that's going to bring up 4th and 11.
To me, I thought he might have lost a few yards there.
Yeah, so they're going to give him forward progress.
Wow.
So where he caught the ball. Burrow's back to kick the ball for the punt. Valentine in the backfield for the Patriots. Punt is up. This time he got it off. It's going to be deep. It's going to take a Patriot bounce, though, all the way from the 31-yard line to the 37-yard line. So Patriots start off on the 37. Score 21-0 with 3:18 to go in the first quarter.
Just unable to get anything going offensively. That's been the story of the season. Defense has been trying to hold their own, and they're out there too long.
Yeah, they are. You're right. That's exactly what's happened. They're sitting too long or standing too long on the field, and they did not have enough time to rest. We need to get a couple first downs every offensive possession to give them that rest. TV time out on the field. That's why we have no action going on right now. We need a good stop right here, defense. We need a good defensive stop.
They've made a few good plays, but then they just get counteracted with a huge play down the field right after that.
Yeah.
Need to string together a couple good plays in a row on the defensive side.
Like I said, if we can get a good defensive stop right here, give them some momentum, shift it a little bit. All right, Fenwick going to line up underneath center. He's going to hand the ball dump this time to number 15. He goes up the middle, and he's going to be met by 1 tackler, 2 tacklers, 3 tacklers. Still dragging him all the way down to the 44-yard line into St. Albans territory.
It's Clyde May taking all sorts of defenders with him.
9th grader, 5'11", 195 pounds. Timeout, St. Albans. He wants to know what happened. How did he get through that line and then get a hole? And then when you had a guy, he had one guy grab hold of him, dragged him. Another guy jumped on him, dragged him. Finally, another one jumped on him and was able to bring him down.
That was something else we talked about off the air was the arm tackling. You just can't bring guys down trying to arm tackle.
Yeah.
You got to be able to wrap them up.
You got to wrap. If you don't wrap them up, then it's no good. You might as well just let the next person come and try to tackle. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line, St. Albans territory. 2 receivers near side. 1 receiver far side. Fenwick lined up in shotgun position with Valentine. Fenwick takes a snap. He's looking. He's rolling to the near side. He's trying to find somebody. He throws the ball. We got a flag thrown and caught by number 1. And he's going to step out of bounds as soon as he catches the ball at the 33-yard line. But like I said, again, a flag on the play. Hold call.
Yeah. Edge was he was pushed down. Look, it could have been an illegal block in the back, honestly, but they just decided to go with a hold.
That's a hold from the spot of the foul. So that's going to bring up, and that spot was way behind the line of scrimmage. So that's going to make them all the way up to back into their territory at the 43-yard line into Patriot territory. So now that's going to bring up first down and a country mile.
Of course, that flag was brought to you by JD Pro Finish Frame and Body, located at 450 Henry Street in St. Albans.
First and 23. High snap. Late draw. That's going to be Sack. Sack's going to break one tackle. He's out to the far side. He's got plenty of running room. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. At the 10. High step. So down to the 5. And he's going to be brought down out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Wow. Good run there by Sack.
And again, it's just the offensive line made it possible for him. I mean, they just have been getting an outstanding push at the snap, giving him all that space, and he's just taking all the advantage.
Well, they had the delayed draw, which always kind of offsets your defense anyways, because you're thinking, all right, well, if it's not, he hasn't had the ball, he's going to pass the ball. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's handed off, and there's, like you said, their offensive line already put a big hole in the line. All right, the ball's handed off this time, and he's met at the line of scrimmage, and that's where he's going to be brought down at. It's the line of scrimmage. So, that was Valentine on that one.
And that's what we need to see more of. The defensive line won that battle that time. Met him right at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes to go, just over, in the first quarter. Valentine in the backfield with Fenwick. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Fenwick shotgun position. Takes a snap, hands off to Valentine. Valentine goes out to the outside, walks into the end zone, touchdown.
And there we go again. The good play defensively counteracted with a great play.
So put 6 on the board for them. That's 27, and here comes Price out for the extra point. Price ready to go. And the point after is good. So it makes that 28-0 with 1 minute, 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. And like you said, we had a good defensive stop right there to play before the Valentine runs it into the end zone. And again, but just the offensive line was able to push our defense away and hold them back, and for them to be able to go to the right side and through the gap and score.
Yeah, they made it look extremely easy on that touchdown run.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, defense stood no chance.
All right, let's see where Harley Roy lines up this time.
Looks like he's lining
He's going in the backfield.
Yeah, he's back there. We'll see if GW maybe reads that. It looks like they're switching up their formations themselves.
Yeah, because usually he's kicking near the hash mark. This time he's going to go ahead and kick dead center. All right. Price has the ball down on the tee. Looking over to the sideline to see where to kick it to. And here comes the kick. This time a little squib kick, and it's going to be going about where they usually have been kicking it at. He's at the 30. He's going to dance around. He's going to break one tackle. He's going to swing around and break another tackle. Looks like he lost the ball, but St. Albans jumped on it, and they're going to recover the ball, and he's going to get it at the 28-yard line. But they're going to give him, 28-yard line is where they're going to have it.
Trying to see who returned that. Looks like that was Little John.
Was it Little John?
It was.
Okay, so they had Little John over in that same spot.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're alternating people in that spot where they've been kicking. That time, Little John.
I guess I thought Little John was in the backfield.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we got to get past the half field, the 50-yard line, to get some momentum, get the guys, some positive thoughts in their heads. All right, it's going to man in motion. That's going to be Chris Hall. Puts the receivers far side. We've got a whistle thrown, flag thrown on the play.
Delay of game.
For a delay of game. That is our game clock or the field clocks, the play clocks are not working today. All right, so it'll be 1st and 15. Three receivers near side, none far side. Little John standing to the side of, excuse me, that's not Little John. That's going to be Samples. Throws the ball away as he's being rushed by that number 72, Isaiah Ayers.
And that was Makai Cook.
There's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag's for. Intentional grounding.
There's no way that was intentional grounding. Makai Cook was right
He
at
was
the
in
ball.
the vicinity of the ball,
The ball
so
was right
not
at his-
sure.
Man.
All right. So that's another big penalty. That's a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down. So now it's 2nd and 25.
It wasn't even a yard away from Makai Cook. I mean, he was right there at the ball. Oh, well, we play on.
2nd and a very long. I mean, the ball needs to get to the 40 or 38-yard line. Samples looks. He's got some pressure. He's going to get out of the end zone before he throws the ball over to Spangler. Spangler goes in and out of his hands. Way to get away with it before being brought down for a sack. They got on the board that it's 3rd and 20, and that's more like 3rd and about 29 to 30.
Yeah, that's more than 20 yards. They're at the 10. It's about 3rd and 28.
About 3rd and 28. Yeah, you're right. All right, Samples getting the call. 3rd and 28 to go. Samples lines up behind the center, pistol formation. One receiver far side, one near side. Hands the ball off to Little John. Little John cuts out to the inside. Had him open, but finally it was brought down by number 4.
And that's one of those plays you could think a horse collar would
The
come
way
in
he
there.
got down, but I'm thinking he had all jersey. From here, it looked like it could, but you're right. That's a close call there, but he did get to the line of scrimmage. So now that brings up 4th down, and Rowe is standing right at the line. At the end zone line to punt the ball. Now he's about 2 yards deep. Rowe snaps, blocked, and it goes out of bounds, which is going to bring a safety for the Patriots. And so that's 2 points more, 2 points added on to their points already. So that's the second block that they've had.
This has been another issue for
Rose
them.
talking with the rep. I think he got hit. I think he got hit on that. I want to know where the flag is. .43 seconds to go into the first quarter. And the Patriots are up 30-0. That's the first time we've seen their kick return team.
And it's coming off of a safety. So we'll see how St. Albans covers on the kickoff.
Blackwell ready to kick the ball off. Ball's on the tee. We're going to be deep. Blackwell is going to get it, and he's going to field it or kick it all the way down to the 32-yard line. He's going back. Sack's going to get it. He's going to bounce up to the 50 and bounce out of that one all the way down to the 43.5-yard line, 44-yard line into St. Albans territory. It's a nice little kick return for sack, a nice kick from Blackwell.
Defense has to try to step up here, get themselves off the field. Looks like another. He's able to get off the field here instead
of. All right, Fenwick hands the ball off to Sack. Sack goes on the outside. He's going to break 1, 2 down. Sideline he goes. He's finally going to be brought down. That looks like number 28 or 20. Yeah, that was Spangler on the tackle. That's why I had to wait and see if I could see the number. So first down for the Patriots. 2 receivers far side, near side, 1 far side. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, where it's 30-0. We'll come back. We'll bring you more action here from Crawford Field as the Red Dragons are trailing the Patriots 30-0. You're listening to Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
It's our liquidation event at Todd Judy Ford.
We have just repriced 97 vehicles below market value for immediate liquidation.
We have cars, trucks, and SUVs in all price ranges available immediately.
And you can start the process right from your phone. Just go to our website or Facebook page to chat with our team.
We can send you a link to appraise your own trade using Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer, and we can send you an application for financing.
And financing is available for all credit types.
Just go to ToddJudyFord.com and see for yourself.
Do you remember walking into Grandma's house and you immediately smelled that wonderful food she cooks? Well, then you need to visit Something Good Soul Food on McCorkle Avenue in Spring Hill. They have all the Southern comfort foods you grew up on, and you swear you just walked into Grandma's house. Oh yeah, they also have the best chunky butt in town. Open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. for dine-in or takeout, or phone 304-768-0968. Delivery available through Grubhub. There's always something good at Something Good Soul Food.
Since 2005, JD Pro Finish on Henry Street in St. Albans has built a reputation of quality service with a customer-first attitude. No job is too small or too...
This is St. Albans Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
Back here at Crawford Field, Jamie Farrell in here with you, and Shaggy is to start the second quarter where the Red Dragons are trailing 30-0. And the Patriots had the ball at the 25-yard line. Patriots just walking to the ball. All right, they got 2 receivers far side. 1 receiver near side. Fenwick lined up in the shotgun position. Still in TV timeout, I do believe.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon.
Waiting for the TV. 1st and 10 for the Patriots from the 25. And here we go. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Fenwick, shotgun position. Put a man in motion. That's going to be Sack. He's going to fake it. He's going to pitch it off to Valentine. Valentine goes up the middle. He crosses over to the 15. He's going to stiff arm to the 10. Back over to the 5, into the end zone he goes. No, they're saying he stepped out of bounds.
No, one ref signaled touchdown.
One signaled touchdown, one said he stepped out, so I think we're going with the referee saying he signaled because the way they're doing it. So there's another touchdown onto the board. He just stiff-armed him.
Yeah, he...
two different people. So Price out for the extra point.
Very, very tough run right there.
Price kick is up, almost touched, but not enough. That kick is going to be good. That's 37. So starting off the first play of the second quarter with the touchdown. 11 minutes, 50 seconds to go into the half. Trailing by a lot. But again, as we said last week, they came out and outscored Ripley. So it could be... hopefully they can keep the score down enough that they can outscore them the second half and possibly pull out an upset.
Yeah, they're playing second halves of games a whole lot better than first halves, but they need to be able to manage to do that in both halves of a game instead of just one.
All right, Price ready to kick off. Little John in the backfield. And Harley Roy standing about right where they usually kick the ball at. Standing about the 30-yard line. Or that's Ashton Spangler, excuse me. They go the other side this time. And they just jump on the ball. Ball bounced over and finally hit his knee, and he just jumped on it. So St. Albans will take over on the 33-yard line. That was Chris Hall staying over there.
So they're sticking with kicking the ball to that one specific part of
the
field, excuse me. And but it seems like it's been a different Red Dragon to catch it every single time.
All right, lined up, ready to go. It's the defense. Offense comes out. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. In the backfield is split backs. Showing blitz. Spangler's going to roll out. He's going to find some room. He's going to take a run for himself. He's crossed over to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to gain about 5 yards on that play, maybe 6. It's a good run there by Spangler. Or excuse me, by Eli Samples.
And he rolled out right into the face of a GW Patriot.
Yeah.
Managed to escape that and end up getting a solid 5 yards.
So Samples at the 39-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Two receivers. Near, 1 far. Samples lined up underneath the center. He pitches out to Little John. Little John has some room. He's going to find some time. He stiff-armed one guy. He breaks that tackle. He's going to break another tackle. And the whistle's thrown and flags thrown everywhere. That could be added on
that's
against the Patriots. Late hit out of bounds.
Definitely a late hit out of bounds here on GW.
And good sportsmanship by Little John as he comes up. He's tapping the player, say, hey, man, thanks for helping me up, because he did help him up. But still, that is a personal foul. Late hit, 15-yard penalty. Add that on to the end of the run. So that's going to bring up a 1st down and into Patriot territory at the 44-yard line.
And that flag is brought to you by JD Pro Finish Frame and Body, located at 450 Henry Street here in St. Albans. Locally owned and operated, quality service with a customer-first attitude. Free estimates and all insurances are welcome. Call 304-546-9048 and like them on Facebook.
All right, 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Split backs for the Dragons. Samples, snap, taken, high. He got some pressure, throws the ball deep. It's going to be intended almost in and out of the hands, but it's blocked and knocked that away by Valentine. That was intended for number 6, Chris Henry. Or Chris Hall. Chris Henry. Where did I get Chris Henry on my mind? He kind of reminds me of Chris Henry. He's lanky. He's not as tall, but he's lanky and he can jump just as high. So Chris Hall, incomplete pass. It brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 44-yard line.
It's good to see them throw the ball down the field. Like you had said, that's what you wanted to see, and they've been trying to do that.
Batted away by number 6, Valentine. Valentine's got a good, about 3 inches taller than Chris Hall. All right, 3 receivers far side, 1 near side, and that's going to be Hall. In the backfield, Little John. Little John's going to take the snap. He's going to bounce out to the near side. He's going to break 1 tackle. He's going to try to break another one, but he's forced out of bounds. And he's going to gain 2 yards. So it brings up 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8. Waiting. They got to watch the clock because, again, the play clock is turned off. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side, showing blitz. Samples looking. He's got some time. He's going to be thrown. It is going to be caught. And that's going to be good to number 82. That's going to be Patterson, Xavier Patterson. And he gets hit as soon as he catches the ball. So that's going to bring up 4th and manageable with a 4th and about 2 is what they're saying. So he's at the 40 or 36-yard line and needs to get to the 34-yard line. So 4th and 2.
Really good job of holding on to the ball while taking the hit, too, because as soon as he had it in his arm, he got hit pretty hard. It's good concentration to hold on to it.
Split backs, 2 receivers near, 1 far. Samples looks. He throws the ball. And he's caught. And that's going to be Chris Hall across the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Dragons. Wow. He fought for that ball from Valentine and able to get through, breaks the tackle into the end zone. He went.
What a throw and what a catch from Chris Hall. And then a great juke move to get free and go to the end zone. That was a fantastic play.
Good throw, like you said. Good throw there from Samples also, and great catch from Hall. So Blackwell coming out for the extra point. Special teams needs to block and hold off their special team line. Kick is up. Blackwell's kick is going to be good. So that's going to make it 37-7. With 9 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Came out throwing the ball here, and they had success.
Had some time to throw the ball. I mean, he has pressure on, but they had enough blocking to get him in there.
That showed a lot of maturity there from Samples because he saw the pressure and stepped up through it and then found a...
Oh, man, we're open.
Yeah, Chris Hall. Yep. Very well done.
All right, Blackwell's going to be kicking the ball off. He's asking, where do you want me to kick the ball to? He's went to a couple coaches, where do you want me to kick the ball? And I would too. I'd be trying to find somewhere where to kick it to that you know. You don't want to go to Sack. Sack can run the ball. Valentine we've seen him can run the ball.
And he'll stiff arm me too.
Yeah. So we haven't seen Hunter Giacomo run the ball yet. So wait and see. All right, Blackwell's ready to kick. And here we go. Kick deep. That's going to be caught by number 5. That's going to be Sack. Sack's going to cross over to the 30. He's at the 35. He's going to dance around. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. He's dancing around some more before finally being brought down at the 50-yard line. So he caught the ball around the 15-yard line and all the way back up to the 50.
35-yard return.
So 1st and 10 from the 50 is where the Patriots will start this possession. All right, 2 receivers, one far near side, one far side. Man in motion. Fenwick looks, he's got some pressure. He steps up, he throws the ball deep. It's going to be through to Giacomo, and it's going to be batted. And Giacomo's going to take a hit as he's reaching. And Spangler is the one that hit him. It wasn't intentional. It's just they were looking for the ball, and they kind of collided. And incomplete pass. That's nice. It was a deep pass.
It was a solid 30-yard pass down the field. He just overthrew him.
All right, 2 receivers again near side. 1 far side. Be 2nd and 10. Fenwick, time, throws the ball, caught, and out of bounds it goes. That's going to be for a 1st down. Intended, caught by number 16. That's going to be Cy Persinger. Or excuse me, number 10. That's Haddon Hatfield. So 1st down as the ball is placed at the 38-yard line. So pick up a 12 yards on that play. So 1st and 10 from the 38. 1 receiver far side. They got trip receivers near side. Fenwick takes the snap. He's got some pressure. He's going to ditch it out, and that's going to be to number 5, Sacks. Sacks over at the 20. He has nobody around him. All the way into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Playing man coverage, and he was able to weave in and out, and nobody touched him for another touchdown for the Patriots.
Perfect play call, but we dump off screen pass, and just nobody was able to catch up to him, and there was excellent blocking down the field. They stood no chance of being able to catch him.
Yeah. So that's going to bring 43. Price out for the extra point. Flag on the play. It's going to be an offsides call on St. Albans. So it's going to move them up half a yard. So instead of from the 2, go from the 1 where the snap is. So they'll actually kick from the 9 instead of the 10. Price, kick is up. Kick is good. And that puts 44 on the board for the Patriots. 44-7 is your score. 8 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. And just the Patriots are just able to get some holes on the run game. And the passing game is not a lot. It hasn't really been able to. They had a couple good passes, but it's mostly their run game is where everything's at.
Yeah, they've gashed the defensive line for huge runs. I mean, there was I think a 2nd and 23, and they ran it for like 60 yards.
Yeah, 2nd and 23, and ran it for 63 yards.
Just the offensive line has just been dominant for GW. But St. Albans did get a little momentum on their own offensive side of things with that last possession. We'll see if they can build off of that.
So they're moving, made some switches here again. Harley Roy is not lined up in the backfield. He's going to be lined up to midfield. And that's going to be Hall over at the backfield position with Little John. Actually, I think they moved Little John with Spangler. Little John staying in the midfield also. So either which way they kick, they're going to have 2 good runners returning the ball. All right, Price got the tee on the ground. I think they're going to do another squib kick. And maybe even put it right down the middle. There's one guy standing at the 40-yard line.
Now they're switching it up.
Got Hall and Littlejohn switching up on the far side. So at the 30, you got Hall and Roy, Littlejohn and Spangler standing deep. This time they are going to kick it deep. It's going to be fielded at the 21. That's Silvas. Number 14, Micaiah Cook.
Tristan Kelly, at that time number 12, actually ran that back.
Oh, okay, Tristan. I thought it was 14. All right, so good eyes on that one.
Mm-hmm.
All the way down to the 39-yard line from the 22.
Good return there, getting it up to the 39-yard line. See if they can continue to come out here and throw the ball.
3 receivers far side, 1 near side, showing blitz. Samples hands the ball to Littlejohn. He's met in the backfield as he hands the ball at the 35-yard line, so a loss of 4 yards on that play.
And the scary thing about this is they're lined up in shotgun. And by the time he gets the ball and hands it off, they're already in the backfield.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, they're showing blitz. I mean, every time they're blitzing, they're rushing in.
And they're not getting picked up on the blitz either. They're going right through.
All right, 2nd and 14. Ball's on the 35. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. That's going to be Spangler on the near side. Put a man in motion. That's going to be Hall. No, this time Sample's going to keep it himself.
He's got room.
He's got room to run. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 30. Let's see where he goes to. They're saying he got to the 30 or 41-yard line into Patriot territory. Good run by Samples. First down.
Hard run, but also a hard hit at the end of the play. Didn't warrant a late hit because he was still in bounds when he took the hit, but still, it was not a kind of hit you want your quarterback taking.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 now from the 41-yard line. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Samples takes a snap. He's looking. He throws the ball. It's going to be way over. No, caught. It looked like it was going to be out of bounds over the head of Patterson, but Patterson was able to catch the ball, and that's going to bring up an 8-yard pass right there, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Good job by Patterson.
I tell you, Patterson's a really good receiver. He's built more like a tight end.
Yeah.
But he shows excellent ball skills, and he's done a really good job.
2 receivers near side. That's going to be Patterson and Hall. 1 receiver far side. Split backs with Samples. Samples takes the snap. He's going to look. He's going to be hit from behind, but he's got the ball off to Hall. Hall's going to get the first down and more. Now the ball is going to be placed at the 24-yard line. First down, Red Dragons.
I'll tell you, this rhythm that Samples is in right now with this offense, they're looking really good right now.
And he's also getting the switch up between Patterson and Hall.
And something else I'm liking is he's getting some time back there. They're actually starting to block well for him.
Cook on the far side, Patterson and Hall on the near side. Spangler on the far side also. Patterson, deep ball going through. Oh, threw it to the opposite side of Patterson. And Patterson was turning at the time when he needed to. That could have been a first down and maybe even a touchdown. All right, so it brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he had his head turned the wrong. It might have been a wrong route or just a
ball thrown too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was looking the opposite direction.
And he definitely had him beat too. That could have been a touchdown. Absolutely.
Cook on the far side, Patterson and Hall on the near side. Split backs for the Dragons. Samples, quick pass out to Hall. Hall's going to dance around. He's going to try to find some blocking, but he gets maybe 1 or 2 yards on that play. He's going to say we're going to give him 2 yards on it, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 8. 6 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first half, trailing 44-7. Knocking on the red zone door, though, the Red Dragons are. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Patterson lined up in the backfield, is blocking this time. Sample's going to roll out. He's going to try to keep himself. He's going to throw the ball. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So that's going to bring up 4th down and long for the Red Dragons.
That looked more like intentional grounding to me than the one that they actually called.
Yeah. All right, St. Albans calls a timeout. We're going to take a break ourselves. You're listening to Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
Since 2005, JD Pro Finish on Henry Street in St. Albans has built a reputation of quality service with a customer-first attitude. No job is too small or too big, and they'll be sure to go above and beyond to make your car showroom new. The next time you find yourself in need of a body shop, call them 304-546-9048 for a free estimate. JD Pro Finish Frame and Body, locally owned and operated, and be sure to like them on Facebook. There's the belief that in order to find quality, fine jewelry for your special someone, you have to pay way too much from a national chain jewelry store. Not so fast. All you need to do is visit Allen's Jewelry Services on B Street in St. Albans. Their selection of diamond jewelry, watches, and other fine items are sure to please. They even do custom crafting for that unique, one-of-a-kind special gift. Open daily, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday till 4. Or call 304-729-8063. Allen's Jewelry Services, St. Albans.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
Back here at Crawford Field as the Dragons went to kick at a field goal and it was blocked. And Patriots will take over on the 40-yard line as the ball went all the way back to the 40 or up to the 40-yard line. And that's where they will take over possession this time. Jamie Farrell in here with you and Shaggy as the Red Dragons are trailing 44-7 with 6 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first half.
Here lately, though, the offense has sort of come to life for the Red Dragons. It's the best they've looked in quite a while.
Yeah, had some good passes, just the run game's being shut down a little bit, and they're just not being under pressure. Our 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Fenwick looking. He's got some time. He's going to throw the ball. That's going to be caught by number 5. That's going to be Sack. Sack's going to break 1 tackle. He's finally going to be spun around. He's going to break another tackle, and he's going to spin around again. He breaks another tackle, finally being knocked down at the 43-yard line.
It's Caden Foster that actually finished up the play finally. He got Sacks back there just breaking tackle after tackle.
As old Chris Berman would say, he went whoop, whoop.
Several times.
Yes. I mean, he get hit, and then as they're trying to bring him down, he just spin with them. All right, 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Fenwick in the backfield. Fenwick looking. He's got some time. He's got some pressure. He's got a man wide open, throwing deep. That's going to be Giacomo. Giacomo's going to take it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown.
That was an absolutely beautiful throw from Fenwick.
A 43-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Giacomo. Add 6 more onto the score. That's going to give them a 50-7 lead before the extra point. Price out there for the point after attempt. Snap is up, kick is up, kick is good. Put 1 more on the board.
Tell you, GW can strike as fast as anybody else in the state. I mean, their offense is built to just run fast.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of options too. I mean, they got the run option, they got the pass option. It's just 5:31 to go into the second quarter. Trailing 51-7.
And I would like to see St. Albans come out again on offense and continue to throw the ball the way they have been. If they can't run it, they have to be able to pass it, and they've been able to a little bit here tonight.
Right. A couple of deep passes, like I said, I wanted to see at the beginning of the game, and we were able to see them. All right, Price ready to kick off back deep. Little John and is that number 12?
Yeah, that's Tristan Kelly back there.
Staying around the 15-yard line. Staying around the 30 is going to be Chris Hall and
I think that's Roy.
Squib kick. Not really squib, but this time it's going to be bounce at the 20, bounce backwards. Right into Roy's hands. Roy's going to take the ball all the way across the 30, all the way to the 34. Let's go get him 35-yard line.
Looked like he might have had a crease there for a little bit, but he just got shoestring tackled there.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot more yards there if that didn't happen.
So at halftime, the bands will not be playing. I've been just informed that the bands won't be playing. They got a student recognition from the elementary schools. So we'll bring you that today. And then, so the bands will be playing. I heard St. Albans will be playing after the game. All right, 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Split backs. Sample looks. He's going to roll out to the near side. He's going to quick thrown out. Almost intercepted by Valentine and almost caught by 82 Patterson. Chris Hall intended to Chris Hall, and Valentine stepped in and went right through his arm, but he kind of slung it backwards, and Patterson almost caught that.
Valentine had a for sure pick 6 there if he was able to pull that in, and it just went right through his hands. But still, to your point, with Patterson,
there was a flag on the play. It was declined. It looked like it was against St. Albans, and so the ball was declined. All right, so sorry, go ahead.
Again, to your point, if Patterson would have been able to concentrate and pull that in, that would have been a great catch.
Yeah, all right, so ball's from 35-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2 receivers near, 1 far. Split backs. Samples looks. He's got some time. This time he throws it to Patterson. Patterson jumps up. He catches the ball. He's got it. He's going to backtrack a couple yards, and he's going to finally be brought down and out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
Tell you what.
First down, Red Dragons.
Patterson is coming to life here. And he's given this offense some life as well.
Yeah.
Great play again from Patterson. And another excellent throw from Samples.
Thrown into coverage, Valentine. Trip receivers far side. 1 near side. Samples going to roll out. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to break over to the line of scrimmage and maybe 1 yard. And that's where they're going to leave it at.
GW might have got away with a late hit out of bounds there. A good 2-3 yards out of bounds, and they drug him down.
I think the forward because of momentum. That could have been a reason, but I agree with you that one. They are saying he did gain a yard play on that one. So ball's now at the 38-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 9.
But Samples really had to fight for that 1 yard.
Yeah. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Samples. Puts the man in motion. That's going to be Hall. Hall's going to get to the ditch. He's got the ball. He's going to break crease. He's going to break 1 tackle. He's going to break 2 tackles. And finally, as he's breaking that 2nd tackle, he loses a little bit of momentum and falls down. But that's going to bring up another first down for the Red Dragons as the ball's placed at the 22-yard line. First down, Red Dragons.
Some of the speed that these kids have for the Red Dragons is incredible, but they just haven't been able to show it off so far this season. They've been able to get some really good plays in for these speed guys tonight, and they've been able to show off their abilities.
I agree with you. Okay, we got 1 receiver far side, 3 receivers near side. Samples in the backfield with Little John. Showing blitz. Hand the ball to Lil John. Lil John takes him up the middle, and he's going to gain a couple yards on that play before being brought down as he gets to the 20-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Again, it was another great cutback there from Little John that time. If he would have kept going the way he was originally planned, he wouldn't have gained anything, but that cutback allowed him to get a few more yards.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 with 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the halftime, or the half. Again, stay tuned at halftime as we bring you the student recognition from the elementary schools for the halftime today. All right, 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Split backs 4.
Oh, it's offside.
They couldn't stop.
They were so ready to blitz that they just knocked the center down.
That big number 62 or 63, he couldn't stop once he started going. He just pushed him down. So that's going to bring up 5-yard penalty. That's going to bring up to 2nd and 3. Samples throws the ball. Thrown to Patterson. Patterson keeps it and touchdown, Red Dragons. Patterson had a fight for that ball, and he comes up the winner with a touchdown. Puts 6 more on the board for the Red Dragons.
The passing attack is in really nice form here tonight for the Red Dragons.
And another great pass from Eli Samples.
I'm really impressed here with Patterson, though. Really impressed.
All right, here comes the point after. Point after attempt is up, and it is good. So put another point on the board. That's going to be 14. So that's 51-14. 2 minutes, 56 seconds to go in the first half. They're taking a TV timeout.
Offense looking pretty good here in the second quarter. First quarter, not so much, but here in the second quarter, they've
able to mix it up.
Yeah,
a little bit of run, a little bit of air, and I think it's catching the Patriots off guard a little bit.
Yeah, I think GW might have came in here thinking they wouldn't even pass the ball at all, and they didn't prepare for it. And
right.
St. Albans is taking advantage of them, maybe not preparing for it.
Now he's throwing it to Valentine or to Patterson or even Chris Hall, who Valentine has, and Valentine's getting a lot of workout. And he, like I said, he almost had that pick, and it kind of went through his hands and his arms really to be able to get through and get into the almost into the hands of Patterson, but it fell short, so they bring up another down. But this time now they're able to throw the ball. Him and Patterson fought for a little bit in the end zone, and Patterson came away with it.
I like the fact that St. Albans they don't ever seem to really quit in a game.
No.
No matter how ugly it might get. They continue to fight, and that's what they're doing right now.
All right, back here at Crawford Field as the TV timeout ends. And we are here as they're ready to kick off. Blackwell placing the ball down. In the backfield is 6, Valentine, number 5, sack. And Blackwell, like I said, is kicking off for the Red Dragons. Ball's placed on the 40-yard line. And he put the ball down on the tee, ready to go.
If you're GW, 2 minutes and 56 seconds is a lot of time to score again.
Yes, it is. Let's hope they don't.
Right. Yeah, you want to see the Red Dragons defense step up here.
Kick is going to be deep. It's going to be fielded by a sack at the 15-yard line. He's at the 20. He's going to cross over to the 30. He's going to be brought down at the 35. It looks like he lost the ball, but it looks like it was recovered. No, that was sack. Okay, sack. Look, I thought he lost it, but he kept on to it. So he was on the bottom of the pile there. 2 minutes, 49 seconds to go from the 15 to the 34-yard line. So a 19-yard pickup. Foster on the tackle.
And that was probably the best the kickoff unit has looked on the coverage so far for the Red Dragons as well.
3 receivers far side, 2 near side. Fenwick threw the ball, incomplete pass to number 10.
Hayden Hatfield.
Hatfield was wide open, but he dropped the ball.
Right in the chest, too. That's one of those instances where it maybe hits you in the chest before it hits your hands, and it just comes right through.
Can't get your hands up there quick enough to bring it in. Same formation for the Patriots. Fenwick in the backfield by himself. He's looking. He's got time. He's got the ball pass thrown and in and out of the hands, this time to number 4. That's going to be Gunnar Flores.
Back-to-back drops, though. Really good throws from Fenwick. Just can't be pulled in by his receivers.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Same formation for the Patriots. Plenty of time. In and out of his hands.
They're going to say it's a catch.
They're saying he caught the ball. I look like that was an incomplete pass to me, but in and out was number 10.
Yeah, it looked like it bounced off the ground to me.
That's Hayden Hatfield with the slide catch. 1st down.
Guess they're going to say he trapped it under his hands. Or over his hands, rather.
He had his hands up underneath the ball.
Yep.
Three receivers near side, 2 far side. Fenwick looking. He's got some pressure this time. He's going to roll up. He's going to throw the ball, and it's pass caught by Valentine. Valentine's got a man open. He's going to keep going. He gets shoestring tackle, and he's going to fall down at the 20. Let's see where they put him at. 25? 25-yard line. But that's a 1st down for the Patriots. Same formation looks like it's going to be for the Patriots. No backs at all. Just all Fenwick by himself in the backfield. And he's got plenty of time to throw the ball. Clock's ticking. 1:50 to go. Fenwick looking. He's got some time. He's got some little bit of pressure. He's going to roll out. He's going to keep it himself. He crosses to the 20, runs out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Pretty good coverage that time from the Red Dragons. He didn't have anywhere to throw the ball. Fenwick made the right decision and to tuck it away and run with it.
Yeah. 1 minute, 38 seconds to go. Clock stopped as he ran out of bounds at the 19-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Three receivers near side, 2 far side. Fenwick in the backfield by himself. Fenwick throws the ball deep. That's going to be for Giacomo. Giacomo is going to be in and out of hands. Got a flag thrown on the play. It's going to be incomplete, but I'm telling you, it looks like it's going to be a pass interference.
Both fighting for position there in the end zone, but it does look like they're going to get the Red Dragons for pass interference, and that is indeed the call.
That's Little John. He's like, I was fighting for the ball. That's okay. I mean, it's
better get the flag than just allow the touchdown.
Yeah.
But that flag is brought to you by JD Pro Finish Frame and Body, located at 450 Henry Street, in St. Albans.
All right, 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 3 receivers near, 2 far. Quick pass out. That's going to be going to number 3 or number 5. That's going to be Sack. Looked like number 3 from my number from here was 3, but again, these numbers are kind of hard to read from up here.
And if this extra point goes through, that'd be 58 first half points.
Price waiting for the ball. Snap is up. Kick is up. Kick is blocked. I'm not sure who blocked it, but the kick was blocked. So that's going to bring up 57-14 with 1 minute 27 seconds to go in the first half.
And with the way that the Red Dragons have been able to pass the ball, maybe we'll see some more of that here before halftime.
It could. You're right. 1 minute 27 seconds is a lot to go. A lot of time in football.
They do have one timeout.
Oh, we got a fight on the field. Looks like a couple coaches and players from both sides come out. They didn't. Only one or two getting a little skirmish, but the rest of them come out to break it up and get everybody going. So something we don't like to see.
Great job of de-escalating the situation.
And so no flags thrown. That's a good thing. But with the coaching staff coming out and breaking it up, the referee run up and seeing it. No flags.
Something like that could have broken into something much larger, and it's a great job on both sides from getting the situation under control.
Yeah, and the score doesn't show for anybody to be, I don't want to, smack talking is what they call it, I guess.
Yeah. Talking
trash because, I mean, you're up 57, which there's no reason to be trash talking. And you're down by 14, and there's no reason to be trash talking.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what lit it up. I just happened to glance over and seen them pushing each other and seen the coaches stuff breaking it up. All right, Little John in the backfield. Looks like also Roy in the backfield. Spangler standing at the 30. Number 8, Durr standing at the 30. Or that might be number 11. Squib kick. Falls on top of it. A whole bunch of Dragons do just to make sure that it does fall because they just did it almost like an onside kick.
And that's really good field position here for the Red Dragons too. Maybe not the best decision for GW.
That's number 48 that fell on the ball, Gavin Duncan.
Yeah, right at the 40. I mean, that's
good. That's probably the best field position we started off with.
Very manageable field position here.
And like you said, the way they're throwing the ball and running the ball, that we could see another score be put up on the board before the half. 1:25 to go. Ball's placed on the 40-yard line. Two receivers near side, one far side. Split backs for the Dragons. Samples takes the ball. He's going to roll near side. He's going to look. He's got some pressure. He's going to be brought down at the 30. Trying to see where he's at. 37-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 13. That's a loss of 3. Just under a minute to go. Samples looking over on the sideline to get the play. All right, let's see what we got. Hall lined up on the near side by himself. 2 lined up on the far side. Split backs. Samples rolls onto the far side. He's got some pressure. He throws the ball, and it's going to be down to the feet of Patterson, and he's unable to get it. That's going to bring up 3rd down. 31 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Makai Cook ran the same route as Patterson there. They were both in the same area. But either way, it was at the feet of Patterson there, so I don't think he would have been able to make the catch anyways. But 31 seconds to go here, 3rd and 13. We'll see what they decide to do.
Dragons got 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Samples in the shotgun position with Little John standing to the right or left of him. Patriots showing blitz. Samples hands the ball off Little John, and he's ate up before he even gets the ball. The helmet comes off and all.
And if your samples there, you clearly see that they're about to blitz. I know there might not be such thing as audibles in high school, but you gotta find a way to change the play up.
Yeah. There is audibles. You can call an audible. But you're looking at the clock's tipping down. 3, 2, 1. That's going to be the end of the first half, where the score is 57-14. And again, like I said, during the halftime, it's going to be the elementary school award recognition. So we're going to bring you guys that. And then we'll come back and give you some halftime scores and around the league or around the state and some other stuff. And a surprise for you is Shaggy will be taking over the play-by-play the second half. So you listen to Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
Your hometown proud IGA on Canal Terrace in St. Albans has been proudly providing the best quality produce, meat, and groceries to the families of St. Albans for more than 50 years. They take pride in having the cleanest store in supporting the St. Albans community, and they'll never take your support of them for granted. Stop in today for the freshest produce, the leanest cuts of meat, and all the fine national and IGA brands you'll be proud to serve your family. Canal Terrace IGA, hometown proud, and good luck, Red Dragons.
For 38 years, St. Albans and the Kanawha Valley have come to trust David Smith Frame and Body Shop to repair their vehicles. From minor dings and dents to major repairs, your friends at David Smith will do the job right the first time. They offer free estimates and will work with your insurance company to ensure your vehicle repairs meet all of your expectations. Stop by McCorkle Avenue or call 727-4255. Visit DavidSmithFrameandBody.com for more info and services. Be sure to like them on Facebook.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
Welcome back here to Crawford Field. Jamie Farrell in here with you, and Shaggy. As like I said, it is Elementary School Awareness Day, or whatever the awards or something that they do, the recognition. So I like to bring some of that stuff to you guys, and for the families who have some maybe elementary kids on the field being recognized and who can't be here. So we will bring that to you, and then again, like I said, we'll bring you some other stuff here in just a little bit. So as that's coming about, we'll go ahead and do that and bring it to you. Here is the recognition. Well, they're lined up. We'll just come back. We'll talk a little bit. So, Shaggy, the first half, what are you thinking? What you seen?
Well, the first quarter was an ugly one for the Red Dragons. Their offense couldn't get anything going. Defense was on the field a lot. Basically the entire first quarter, because I don't think the Red Dragons even got a first down in that first quarter. But then a switch was flipped maybe there in the second quarter. The passing game came alive for the Red Dragons. They were able to run the ball too a little bit. And that was the best their offense had looked, I think, maybe all season.
Yeah.
And they were able to get a couple of touchdowns, which had to have made them feel good.
Right.
So maybe they have a little bit of an offensive spark coming to them, and if their defense can maybe stay off the field a little bit more, you never know what could happen.
Right. I mean, it was changed around us on last week, and we'll see what happens. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring you the recognition on the field.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we have the distinct honor and pleasure of recognizing the hundreds of St. Albans area students from our elementary schools, middle schools, and our high school. These students and their respective schools we are about to recognize have demonstrated what we ask all future and current Red Dragons to do: strive for perfection and to achieve excellence. And together, Red Dragons persevere. These students definitely achieved excellence and persevered on their West Virginia SMARIS assessment this last spring. They are all being recognized for their achievement and mastery on these assessments. On behalf of the St. Albans High School administration and all St. Albans school administrators, teachers, staff, and parents, we want to say congratulations and thank you for doing your best on the test. Please give a huge round of applause to each group of students following the announcements of their respective schools. First, we have Andrews Heights Elementary. Next, we have Weimer Elementary. Next elementary school is Albans Elementary. Next up is Lakewood Elementary. And Bailey Elementary. And our last elementary school to be recognized tonight is Central Elementary. Our first middle school, the Hayes Hornets. Next up is the McKinley Trojans. And last, but certainly not least, the St. Albans High School and its members of the senior class of 2023 who achieved mastery in both English and math on the SAT last spring. Let's hear it for all the St. Albans area schools and these champions of the classroom and beyond.
And we are back here at Crawford Field. GW's band is about to come on out here and perform before the halftime is over. Your halftime band performance is sponsored by Canal Terrace IGA, located at 2500 Canal Terrace here in St. Albans. They stock the groceries your family needs. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at Canal Terrace IGA every day. And here is GW's band. And welcome back to Crawford Field here in St. Albans. That was the marching band for the George Washington Patriots. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here before halftime concludes. You're listening to Red Dragons football here on The Jock.
Tay's Physical Therapy Center is a proud sponsor of St. Albans Athletics, providing athletic training services for all Red Dragon athletes. Whether you're recovering from your recent injury, taking control of your overall health, or looking to reach a specific goal, their team will get you there. Every patient receives personalized attention in a friendly and compassionate atmosphere where they make you feel right at home. Contact their St. Albans office at 304-727-7293 or visit them online at taysptcenter.com.
At Dutch Miller Ram in South Charleston, we're giving more for trades than ever before and still offering friends and family pricing on every vehicle every time. Don't see your favorite Ram in stock? Then be sure to ask about ordering the exact truck you want, the way you want it, fast. For a limited time during Ram Power Days, get select 1,500 4x4s starting at just $249 a month. Text or chat now and even get pre-approved at DutchMillerRam.com. On approved credit, not all will qualify. See dealer for details.
Due to an upturn in the economy, Main Street Business Loans has pre-approved the release of millions of dollars in small business funding. Your business may already be pre-approved to receive up to $250,000. We've sent out millions of pre-approval letters. We see the economy growing, and our underwriters believe now is the time to invest in your business so you can grow faster and make more money. And we're prepared to give you up to $250,000 to do it. Your funds can be available in 5 days. There are no application fees, no annual fees, just quick access to up to $250,000. If your business did not receive your approval letter to get up to $250,000, call Main Street Business Loans Approval Desk now.
800-430-8785. 800-430-8785. 800-430-8785. 800-430-8785.
I'm Chris Jakovic. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. Being a veteran is interwoven into your DNA. It is really the absence of the connection and the purpose that can really drive a lot of veterans to some negative thoughts. For those who are in a suicidal crisis, the window of time to save somebody's life is very short. Our duty is to protect ourselves and protect our families. And one way you can do that is store your weapons safely. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Hey Mountaineer fans, this is Anthony Lewis from the Touchdown City Show, and I want to invite you to join us this fall for a weekly breakdown of Mountaineer football. I'll be joined by Derek Bailey and WVU Hall of Famer Avon Cover. We'll be talking WVU football, Big 12 football, and the biggest games from around the country. It's the Touchdown City Show, and we're looking forward to talking Mountaineer football right here on this station.
Catch the Touchdown City Show Wednesday evenings at 7 on The Jock.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon football on The Jock.
Back here at Crawford Field, Jamie Farrell with you and Shaggy as we're going to come to the end of the halftime as the Red Dragons are trailing 57-14. Let's go ahead and bring you some scores from around the state. Wheeling Park is beating Musselman 27-7 in the fourth quarter. Parkersburg South and Morgantown playing. Good game going on right there in the fourth quarter. Morgantown down 41-34. Hurricane and Cabell Midland in the fourth quarter. Hurricane up 28-14. Huntington playing Parkersburg. Huntington 27, Parkersburg 7. Capital being shut out right now by Spring Valley 35-0. Martinsburg playing Spring Mills 56-0. George Washington, of course, the game here. Princeton beating Woodrow Wilson 49-7. John Marshall beating Brook 10-0. Oak Hill and Buchanan Upshur 17-7 Oak Hill. Ripley and Greenbrier East. Ripley 8, Greenbrier East 35. South Charleston and Riverside. Riverside is winning 19-0. And Preston is beating Washington 9-0. And that's the AAA. Let's go ahead and bring you some single or double A, and then we're going to take a quick break. Winfield beating Sissonville 56-6. Logan and Liberty Raleigh, nothing tied. They haven't been updated yet. Trying to see if I can find some other ones close by. Nope. That's it. So we're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll bring you the second half of the game here from Crawford Field. You're listening to Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
It's our liquidation event at Todd Judy Ford.
We have just repriced 97 vehicles below market value for immediate liquidation.
We have cars, trucks, and SUVs in all price ranges available immediately.
And you can start the process right from your phone. Just go to our website or Facebook page to chat with our team.
We can send you a link to appraise your own trade using Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer, and we can send you an application for financing.
And financing is available for all credit types.
Just go to ToddJudyFord.com and see for yourself.
Due to an upturn in the economy, Main Street Business Loans has pre-approved the release of millions of dollars in small business funding. Your business may already be pre-approved to receive up to $250,000. We've sent out millions of pre-approval letters. We see the economy growing, and our underwriters believe now is the time to invest in your business so you can grow faster and make more money. And we're prepared to give you up to $250,000 to do it. Your funds can be available in 5 days. There are no application fees, no annual fees, just quick access to up to $250,000. If your business did not receive your approval letter to get up to $250,000, call Main Street Business Loans Approval Desk now.
800-430-8785. 800-430-8785. 800-430-8785. 800-430-8785.
Since 2005, JD Pro Finish on Henry Street in St. Albans has built a reputation of quality service with a customer-first attitude. No job is too small or too big, and they'll be sure to go above and beyond to make your car showroom new. The next time you find yourself in need of a body shop, call them 304-546-9048 for a free estimate. JD Pro Finish Frame and Body, locally owned and operated, and be sure to like them on Facebook.
People do some pretty cool things in their 40s and 50s. Why should saving for retirement be any different? I mean, they go back to college, learn new instruments, start skateboarding. Whoa! Okay, maybe that one's not for everybody, but saving for retirement is. With aceyourretirement.org, you can get on track with your retirement savings no matter your age. Just have a 3-minute chat with Avo, the friendly digital retirement coach from AARP. You'll get personalized recommendations based on your input that are easy to understand and work with your lifestyle. It's quick, easy, and free. Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they got your back.
Woohoo! Gnarly move, Dad.
Thanks, sweetie.
So wherever you are in your retirement savings journey, head to aceyourretirement.org and start chatting with Avo today. That's aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
All right, back here at Crawford Field, and taking over the play-by-play for you now is Shaggy.
Yeah, we got Ben Blackwell getting ready to kick the ball off to George Washington here to begin the second half, and the kick is away. Kick deep into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback here for St. Albans.
That was a good kick from Blackwell. I mean, that he went to it looked like that was number 10 trying to get the ball, and he just took a bounce and just couldn't pick it up and bounced right through his hands and into the end zone and went.
Let's see. It looks like number 13 is now in at quarterback. No, I cannot see exactly who that is right now. Where's that number 3?
I'm not sure. Number 12, maybe?
Yep, that would be number 12.
Slade Barton.
Slade Barton now.
Slade's a 9th grader.
At quarterback. You got 4 wide receivers out here. Snap taken. Hands the ball off. Hit after about a 2-3 yard gain here. pretty good tackle there from St. Albans defense.
Yeah, good job on the defensive line to stay in their spot and be able to hold them back there. That was number 15 on that carry. That's going to be Clyde May. So they're coming out with their second string.
Yeah, it does look like, is that Keegan Sack still back there at running back?
No, that's
or is that number 15?
That's number 15, Clyde.
Yeah, you're right. That's Clyde May. Snap take. Ooh, high snap here for George Washington, and he is tackled behind the line.
Yeah, another loss of about 4 yards on that play there, Shaggy. And just in case somebody's looking on the screen there, yes, it is 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. There are 8-minute quarters the second half, and the fourth quarter will be running as long as it stays this score or more.
So Barton getting ready to call the play here in a shotgun formation. 2 running backs behind the line there with him. Takes the snap, drops back, throws it deep, and it is through the hands of, who was that? Number 7? That's Grant Aldrich. Just through his hands about 20 yards down the field. Would have been a big pickup there for GW if he was able to catch that.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen the punt team come out for the Patriots.
Solid defensive stand there for the Red Dragons defense, though. So we got a punt here coming from GW. Looks like we got a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like GW called a timeout. I guess they didn't like the way that the punt formation was lined up, or maybe they're going to go for it. Maybe they changed their mind. We had Littlejohn standing in the backfield. Yep. He was standing about the 45, 46-yard line waiting for that punt return. So let's see what happens when they come back out after this timeout.
Yeah, again, this is what we saw last week against Ripley. Defense came out, started strong, gave the offense a little bit of momentum themselves, but the offense has already been kind of clicking here tonight, and if the defense can even complement them even more, they can try to make a comeback here.
They're still going to punt the ball. So Little John standing around. This time he decided he's going to come over and he's going to stand about the 40, about the 42. Now he's backing up to about the 45.
Yep. And the punt, snap took a long time getting back to him. It's not a very deep kick here. Ball is going to take a bounce. St. Albans' favor at about the 46-yard line of GW.
Yeah, actually the ball took a bounce at the 48, and like you said, went into Red Dragon favor, and the Patriots stopped the ball at the 46. So good field position for the Red Dragons.
Let's see what the Red Dragons offense here is able to see if they can keep their momentum going from what they were able to do here in the first half as Samples comes back out. He's played well.
He has. He's played well. He's thrown the ball very well. Hopefully, let's see if he can still throw that ball and how he can be effective against the team that's out there right now.
So Samples in shotgun formation with Littlejohn next to him. Ball is snapped. He hands it off to Littlejohn. He's got some room to the near side. He breaks a tackle and gets to about the 39-yard line of GW. It might be close to a first down.
Yeah, if not, I think it is. I mean, it looked like they had to get to the 39-yard line, and that looks like where they're at, and the referee just signaled a first down.
Great first play there. Just a little handoff to Littlejohn. He got around the edge.
And again, he goes from the one side. Instead of running up north and south up the middle, he takes to the edge and gets to the edge and breaks the tackle.
Oh, now they're actually bringing it back. It says second down and 1 here.
No, the referee's telling him to move it, and they just haven't moved it yet.
There it is. Yep. Chains were mixed up there.
Yeah, not paying attention to what was going on.
Yeah. Same formation. Samples and shotgun with Littlejohn next to him. Now tells him to move over to the near side. Ball is snapped. Deep shot to Chris Hall. He catches it inside the 10-yard line to about the 6 of GW. What a throw and what a catch. Great catch
Yeah, they put him at the 5-yard line. Now they're backing up to the 7-yard line. I thought that was 5, where he caught around the 6-yard, but we'll take the 7-yard line. Good.
What a throw and catch again, though, from Samples to Chris Hall.
Yeah, Hall jumping up in the air, falling backwards.
So we have Samples again in shotgun with Little John in the backfield, 3 receivers. He's going to hand it off to Little John. He makes a cut, and he's going to get to the 1, maybe get pushed into the end zone, and they're going to say he's down at the 1. Man, they really tried to push him in the end zone there. See what they're going to do here. Samples looking to the sideline for the play. What a start here for the Red Dragons, though. Defense came out and did their job, forced GW to punt, and now they're at GW's 1-yard line, about to score. Samples in shotgun again, 2 receivers, 1 near side, 1 far side. He's going to hand it off to Little John again. He's got the corner, and he's going to break the plane for a touchdown.
Good job by Little John, able to bounce out to the outside and fight off some defenders and drag one all the way into the end zone for a touchdown for the Red Dragons.
What a response here for the Red Dragons early in the 3rd quarter.
It looks like St. Albans just called a timeout.
Interesting time to call a timeout here.
Not sure why they called it, but maybe he's going to go for a 2-point conversion?
It could be possible. They might be thinking score as many points as possible, maybe to try to get back in this football game.
Yeah, that's one thing I can think of.
Again, though, defense stepped up, forced them to punt after 3 plays, and the offense just maneuvered their way down the field with relative ease, it seemed like. I don't know if the Patriots have their 2nd-string defense out there, which they might, but St. Albans really made it look easy out there.
Yeah. Very easily. Nice pass, nice run, couple good runs, a good pass to get him down within the 5-yard line or the 7-yard line, and then going into the 2 runs there. So
it's gonna be real interesting to see. It looks like they are gonna send. Looks like off. No,
I don't see Blackwell out there.
No, it looks like
they're going to go for it. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion here. Interesting decision here. Is that Little John in the backfield there?
Looks like it.
Yeah, he's going to hand it off to Shears, I believe, number 18, and he is met at about the 5-yard line. So the 2-point conversion.
That was Harley Roy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They failed to convert the 2-point conversion. So that brings the score to 57-20 with 4:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Roy had some room, but it closed up real quick on him, and so the 2-point conversion no good. Like you said, 57-20.
So with 4:35 left here in the 3rd quarter, we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Red Dragon Football here on The Jock.
Are you in need of something different when it comes to finding a location to a party or an event? Then you need to call or visit the fine folks at Something Good Soul Food in Spring Hill. Their newly decorated party and event room is just a place for you to host. The great menu of Southern comfort foods and smoked ribs and pork, along with all their great sides and homemade desserts, will be sure to please everyone. Call 304-768-0968 or stop in at McCorkle Avenue in Spring Hill for availability and pricing. There's always something good at Something Good Soul Food.
For 38 years, St. Albans and the Kanawha Valley have come to trust David Smith Frame and Body Shop to repair their vehicles. From minor dings and dents to major repairs, your friends at David Smith will do the job right the first time. They offer free estimates and will work with your insurance company to ensure your vehicle repairs meet all of your expectations. Stop by McCorkle Avenue or call 727-4255. Visit DavidSmithFrameandBody.com for more info and services. Be sure to like them on Facebook.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon Football on The Jock.
And welcome back to Crawford Field. Your score is 57-20 here in the third quarter. The George Washington Patriots are up as we get ready to kick the ball back away to George Washington.
Yeah, it looks like they put their starting line kick return back in there. It looks like Valentine and Sack is back in.
See how Blackwell decides to kick this, if he decides to kick it deep or not. And the kick is away. It is a deep kick. Sack catches it at about the 12-yard line. And he's running through the defense, breaks free, gets past midfield, and he might be gone. Only person that can catch him is Blackwell, and he's not going to catch him. He is gone.
From the 12, it takes all the way to the yard from the 12-yard line. So put 6 more on the board.
88 yards just in a flash.
Yeah. Like I said, cutting in and out of the defense and like I said, in and out all the way through. Price ready to kick the extra point for the Patriots.
Now, they have been able to block one of his attempts. Let's see if they bring some pressure and try to block another one here. As Price takes his steps and gets ready for the extra point. Here's the snap. High snap. Kick is away, and the kick is good. So that brings the score to 64-20.
Yeah, I guess they didn't like the idea of not being able to move the ball on the kick return. So they put in their first-string people back into them, and their two-star, I'm not going to say it first, the two-star running back or kick returners, Valentine and Sack. And, of course, you kick it to either one of those, they're going to run, and Sack got the ball and ran it all the way back from the 12.
Yeah, I mean, Sack made one move, burst of speed, and he was gone. I mean, the only person that would have been able to get him was the kicker. And
yeah, and Blackwell was actually picking up the tee. And then he ended up throwing it away on the ground after when he seen, because I guess he thought that he was tackled, and never seen he wasn't, and threw it down.
So we're gonna have a kick here shortly from the Patriots, and this offense that has all of a sudden become hot for the Red Dragons will be coming right back out.
Got a new kicker, number 7.
Yeah, that's Grant Oldrich.
Yeah, he's going to be kicking the ball this time.
He's made a few catches here for their offense here the past couple possessions. Now we're going to see him kick the ball, see what they decide to do. If they decide to kick it short like they've been doing or kick it deep. Here is the kick. It's another squib kick. It's going to be bounced off of, I think that was Caden Foster. He just decides to fall on top. It looks like we got another fight coming. And there's a flag. The flag's everywhere.
Yeah, the one guy, I don't know if the flag would have been thrown, but one guy from the Patriots ran over there. And that's when I seen the flag thrown up in the air. Now I'm thinking maybe if he didn't throw it over and then they would have called it. But now I see the other flag over there, so they've thrown their flag. So it's going to – we'll see. It could be going against both.
Of course, this flag is brought to you by JD Pro Finish Frame and Body, located at 450 Henry Street in St. Albans. We'll see if this is going to be on George Washington.
All right, so the referee is sorry, I didn't mean there, but they're calling both head coaches over to the middle to have a little conversation going on because that's the second one that's been tonight.
Yep, you're right. They're probably telling them to get their teams under control here or before something else breaks out.
And the referee, Brian Pauly, is very animated down there. I mean, I see hands moving as he's talking, so he's very animated. He's trying to tell them, hey, look, let's have a clean game.
And you notice right as halftime hit that GW's coach really made these officials upset.
He started talking to one of them. One of them turned around and told him to stop. So another good sportsmanship as both coaches shake hands.
See what the call is here. Personal foul on both teams.
Personal foul both sides. It's going to be offset. And the ball's going to be placed now and start at the, 30-yard line, Shaggy?
I'm not sure where.
St. Albans will start at the 30 since that was both of the penalties offset?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not real sure where the ball is. Yeah, there's an official standing right here at the
35.
35.
I don't know. They got me confused.
Yeah,
now.
I don't know where they're placing
they're
the ball.
they're putting it at the 30.
Yep, right at the 30. So we'll see if the Red Dragons offense can continue to stay as hot as they've been. We got Samples in there. And looks like Chris Hall is coming to the sideline here for this play. Shears going into the huddle. See what their first play is here. Samples in the backfield, 2 running backs next to him. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Samples takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to run. Oh, I'm not sure what just happened there. But he's taken down for a loss of about 5 yards. And he's
slow getting up.
Yeah, he's just now getting up.
Took a nasty hit.
Looked like he tried to throw the ball at one point, but just never did.
Yeah, I think he kind of looked over at the guys like, okay, where's my blocking at? Because he kind of looked over and was like, all right, guys, nobody blocked on that side like they were supposed to.
Yeah, just play never developed, the blocking never happened, and just lost 5 yards. I mean, that not the play that the Red Dragons are wanting to have happen here. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 25. Samples in the backfield. 2 receivers. 1 receiver far side, 2 receivers near side. See what happens. Samples with the snap drops back. Throws it to Nehemiah Bass.
Yeah, Nehemiah Bass got some yardage, and then he went backwards before being brought down. So, but he's going to get to the 20, and that's going to lose some more yardage.
Yeah, he just lost 5 more yards on that play. It's going to make it a 3rd and 20, so they've done nothing but go backwards here.
Yeah.
See what they draw up here on a 3rd and 20. There's not very many plays in the playbook for a 3rd and 20.
I'm looking on the sideline. I see that Edge is on the sideline and not dressed. He's been in the game earlier.
Samples hands the ball off here to Harley Roy. He breaks a tackle, gets past the original line of scrimmage, and fights for that first down.
Let's see if they give it to where they knock him out of bounds at.
21-yard gain on 3rd and 20. What a run from Harley Roy.
Yeah, that's going to move a first down marker for the Red Dragons. Good job.
What a run on. Nobody was expecting run on 3rd and 20. They caught him off guard and got that first down. So first down for the Red Dragons at their own 41-yard line here. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side, 2 running backs in the backfield with Samples. He takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off to Roy again, and he's going to get about 5 yards here for Harley Roy to the 45.
Yeah, good run there by Harley Roy, picking up 5 yards.
Actually, the 46, my bad. Yeah.
So that brings up 2nd and 5 for the Red Dragons.
Harley Roy has been running the ball well tonight.
What they say, if it's not broke,
don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
So 2nd and about 5 here. Again, same formation it looks like. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 far side. Samples takes the snap. A little screen pass. Caught by 23.
That's Aiden Kincaid.
Aiden Kincaid wearing a different number than usual tonight. And picks up about maybe another yard there. So it brings up about a 3rd and 4. Fast-moving 3rd quarter here. Of course, 8 minutes cut down from 12. We're under a minute to go, 45 seconds. And a 3rd and 4 upcoming here for the Red Dragons. Samples in the backfield, 2 receivers near side and 1 far side. Looks like a blitz might be coming here from GW. Hands it off to Harley Roy again. And a spin move and a first down here for the Red Dragons.
Yeah, Harley Roy gets past the line of scrimmage, does a little whoop, and to the 45 or 45-yard line, he goes into Patriot territory for another first down.
What a run again from Roy. That spin move was pretty impressive, I won't lie.
Yeah, it was.
So we got 20 seconds and counting here in the third quarter.
Not sure if they're going to be able to get another playoff before the end of the quarter.
I don't think they're in any rush to. Well, they might be. They got 8 seconds to get this playoff. We'll see if they do. I don't think they will. 3 seconds. And nope, that is going to do it for the third quarter. We're going to take a break with them. You've been listening to Red Dragon Football here on The Jock.
Your hometown proud IGA on Canal Terrace in St. Albans has been proudly providing the best quality produce, meat, and groceries to the families of St. Albans for more than 50 years. They take pride in having the cleanest store in supporting the St. Albans community, and they'll never take your support of them for granted. Stop in today for the freshest produce, the leanest cuts of meat, and all the fine national and IGA brands you'll be proud to serve your family. Canal Terrace IGA, hometown proud, and good luck, Red Dragons.
Send your car on a vacation. That's right. Send your car or truck on a vacation to LST Auto Spa. It'll come back looking and feeling like the new car or truck you bought. If your car doesn't look or smell like the new one you bought, LST can turn that around with ceramic paint protection and interior detailing second to none. Give them a call or visit their Facebook page to set an appointment and get more information.
LST Auto Spa. Stop by at 100 D Street in South Charleston or give them a call at 304-343-4111.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
18-2.
Marcus desperate for us.
Okay.
And welcome back to Crawford Field here in St. Albans. Fourth quarter is about to get underway. Red Dragons are moving the ball down the field as we are waiting for the TV timeout to finish up. It was a pretty fast-moving third quarter, but the Red Dragons offense has continued to move the ball well.
Yeah, they did, and it looked like they brought out the they had the different string in. Now they're bringing out some more different ones, different players that we haven't seen yet for the defensive side. So maybe we'll be able to move the ball, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
A couple good runs there by Harley Roy to get us over into the 45-yard line of the Patriots territory.
So we're coming back to this. I think the fourth quarter clock will be a running clock.
Mm-hmm.
And it's again, it's 8 minutes. But you got to be impressed with how the Red Dragons have responded after getting down a bunch here early.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think that they were down 50-some points. They were outscored 50-some points to, 14 in the first half. And then now only one touchdown scored the third quarter for the Patriots.
So we still await TV timeout to finish up. You got Samples in the backfield with 2 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. They do like to take their time with these timeouts.
They do.
It's going to be interesting to see how they manage this fourth quarter. See if they just want to still be aggressive or if they're just going to continue to run the ball. Or, heck, I'd like to see them continue to throw the ball.
I would say I would be aggressive and do both. I mean, if you got somebody who's able to run the ball now, who's getting some positive yardage in Harley Roy, and able to throw the ball out to Patterson or even Chris Hall. So, either way, you got some weapons out there.
And it's impressed me, though, because Samples has had really good blocking from his offensive line. Okay, we are set to go here. Samples takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Roy again. He breaks the tackle, gets past the line of scrimmage to about the 30-yard line, maybe the 31 here of GW. Another great run from Harley Roy.
Yeah, and he tries to get to dive forward and give him an extra yard, but they didn't give it to him, so they got him down to the 31-yard line. And I was just pointing out we have number 44, Elijah Edge, on the sideline, and also Little John's on the sideline. I'm not sure what's going on, why both of them are on the sideline right now.
Maybe it's a safety precaution.
It could be.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, Littlejohn maybe limping a little bit. I'm not real sure.
Well, Cook's on the sideline also, so.
Maybe they're just taking him out of the game. Either way, Samples in the backfield in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. Takes the snap, drops back, throws it deep to Roy. Ooh, looks like Roy almost had that.
And that's not Samples. That's number 18.
Oh.
That's
Jake Shears.
No, Marcus Desper. They just came up and told us number 18 was.
That's right.
So, yeah, Marcus Desper is their quarterback.
Oh, wow.
Now. So, yeah, they're taking out their starters to kind of give them a break and precaution.
That was a good throw from Desper.
Because I'm sitting on the sideline now. I see Hall out here.
Mm-hmm. All the main guys are on the sideline here.
I don't see.
This is Harley Roy again on the carry here.
Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard on that play.
Looks like he did lose about a yard there. It's going to make it 3rd and 11 from about the 32-yard line. They need to get to the 21 for a first down. So we'll see how aggressive they are here on a 3rd and long. They've already ran the ball once on a 3rd and 20 and got 21 yards. So we'll see what they do. Desper in shotgun formation. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw it. He's got a man, but that should be pass interference.
That flag is thrown.
Definitely.
I mean, that was intended for number 12, Tristan Kelly. And I don't know can't remember who the defender was on that one, Shaggy, but he was all over him. I mean, he had his arm up around his neck area.
Yeah, he definitely got there. And plenty of time before the ball even got to him. So, yep, there it is. Pass interference against GW. Automatic first down.
Yeah, that's enough yardage for a first down. So that gives them that down. So the ball's placed at the 17-yard line.
Keeps the drive moving. And we'll see what Desper decides to do here on a first down. He's in shotgun formation with 2 backs. And now going to Tristan Kelly explaining the play. Goes back to his original place. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looks for him in the end zone. And he's going to come away with the catch. And he breaks a tackle, but he fumbles the ball.
It looks like he recovered the ball, too, at the 3.
Great catch there on the sideline. Broke a tackle, too. I don't know how he had that much space to do any of that, but he managed.
Yeah, that was all on the sideline, and he did recover the ball after 3.
First and goal here for the Red Dragons at the 3-yard line. Just over 4 minutes to go. See what Desper decides to do here on the first and goal from the 3. 2 receivers go out to the far side. 1 to the near side. 2 backs in the backfield. Takes the snap. Drops back again. Throws it across the middle. Looks like it's caught for a touchdown.
Yeah, that looks like that's Kelly again. Thrown into coverage.
It's a heck of a throw from Desper.
I think that's. Let me make sure that's who that was. Yeah, that was number 12, Tristan Kelly. So put 6 more up on the board for the Red Dragons.
Looks like the 2 of them have quite the connection. Desper to Kelly. 2 plays in a row. Ends up with a touchdown.
Looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion there, Shaggy.
And if they are lining up to go for a 2-point conversion here. Desper goes in shotgun. 2 receivers. Ooh, low snap. He's never able to hold on to it, and he's just going to. Oh, God, looks like we might have some. Ooh. Is that hard? Ooh, my goodness. Yeah. There's a flag. Bunch of extracurricular activities.
And the coach comes running out and telling him to get to the sideline. But now the flag could be against the Patriots because he pushed him after he walked away.
It's always the last person to do something that gets caught.
Let's see what the official call is.
It's going to be on both teams again, yeah. So does that mean they got?
That's offsides.
Yeah,
it offsets each other's side. So
they're going to retry the attempt here, or is it?
No, the play was already dead. So it'll just be a kickoff.
Yep.
All right, let's.
While we have a moment here, we're going to take a quick break. You've been listening to Red Dragon Football on the Job.
Are you in need of something different when it comes to finding a location to a party or an event? Then you need to call or visit the fine folks at Something Good Soul Food in Spring Hill. Their newly decorated party and event room is just a place for you to host. The great menu of Southern comfort foods and smoked ribs and pork, along with all their great sides and homemade desserts, will be sure to please everyone. Call 304-768-0968 or stop in at McCorkle Avenue in Spring Hill for availability and pricing. There's always something good at Something Good Soul Food.
For 38 years, St. Albans and the Kanawha Valley have come to trust David Smith Frame and Body Shop to repair their vehicles. From minor dings and dents to major repairs, your friends at David Smith will do the job right the first time. They offer free estimates and will work with your insurance company to ensure your vehicle repairs meet all of your expectations. Stop by McCorkle Avenue or call 727-4255. Visit DavidSmithFrameandBody.com for more info and services. Be sure to like them on Facebook.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon Football on the Jock.
And welcome back to Crawford Field. After the touchdown from the Red Dragons, they're about to kick it off back over to the Patriots. Got Blackwell about to kick it away. Blackwell getting set. See if he decides to kick it deep or not. He does kick it deep. It's going to be caught at about the 15. And he's going to be dropped down at about the 38-yard line. I never did see the number.
Look like number 25 from here. Our number 28, that's Samagia Wesley. And number 48 on the tackle for the Dragons, Caden Nutter.
So we have Barton back out for the Patriots. He's coming out with a 4-receiver set and a running back in the backfield with him here. Late man coming off the field here for the Red Dragons. Ball is snapped. High snap again. Hands the ball off, and he's got all kinds of room. Past the first down marker to the 40 to about the 35 and tackled out of bounds.
Yeah, that's number 23 on that carry. That's going to be Jaden Whitehead.
Yeah, he had all kinds of room as soon as the ball was handed off to him. Big hole from the offensive line. Barton, high snap again, hands it off to Whitehead one more time, gets space, gets tackled at about the first down marker again, maybe about
he might be
a half yard shy, yeah. Just running the ball down the field, got less than a minute and a half to go here in the fourth quarter. And no hurry here. Might have time for one more play here, maybe two.
Yeah, it just depends on how long they take. You're right. We're down to close to almost a minute now. And they're going to take as long as they can.
Yep. Barton in the backfield takes the snap, hands it off one more time. He's got a lot of room here.
Yeah, that's the Whitehead again, Shaggy, and he's going to get enough for the first down, so that's going to get us down below a minute.
They might just run one more play here and call it a night. We'll see what happens. 40 seconds and counting. Ball is snapped, mishandled. Another handoff, though. And he's going to get to about the 9-yard line.
Yeah, good run right there by Whitehead.
And that very well could be the final play of the game here, depending on if GW wants to be aggressive or not, which I would say not.
Yeah, they're down. The clock's down to 10 seconds. And they haven't even went into formation yet. We're at 5.
Yep, they're content to just let this run out. That's going to be the final play of the game and your final score. The George Washington Patriots 64 and your Red Dragons 26. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and come back and wrap this all up. You've been listening to Red Dragon Football here on The Jock.
Tays Physical Therapy Center is a proud sponsor of St. Albans Athletics, providing athletic training services for all Red Dragon athletes. Whether you're recovering from your recent injury, taking control of your overall health, or looking to reach a specific goal, their team will get you there. Every patient receives personalized attention in a friendly and compassionate atmosphere where they make you feel right at home. Contact their St. Albans office at 304-727-7293 or visit them online at taysptcenter.com.
At Dutch Miller Ram in South Charleston, we're giving more for trades than ever before and still offering friends and family pricing on every vehicle, every time. Don't see your favorite Ram in stock? Then be sure to ask about ordering the exact truck you want, the way you want it, fast. For a limited time during Ram Power Days, get select 1,500 4x4s starting at just $249 a month. Text or chat now and even get pre-approved at DutchMillerRam.com. On approved credit, not all will qualify. See dealer for details.
We all know healthcare has changed drastically. It's quite the puzzle to sort through your options and find a health insurance plan that's affordable and maximizes your benefits. And you're now required by law to have health insurance, or you may pay a tax penalty. So let the Health Markets Insurance Agency help you. They offer plans from over 120 different companies and can even help you obtain government subsidies. Let them do all the research for you and show you how affordable health insurance can be, a service that's at no extra cost to you. Call now and learn your options to find affordable health insurance. 800-398-0651. 800-398-0651, 800-398-0651, 800-398-0651. Health Markets Insurance Agency is a DBA or assumed name of Insphere Insurance Solutions, Inc., which is a licensed insurance agency in all 50 states and D.C. Not all agents are licensed to sell all products. Service availability varies by state. To sell.
ADHD. It's the child who can't pay attention or sit still in school, right? The answer may be yes. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, or ADHD, can be complicated and it can last a lifetime. Living with the condition can sometimes be a challenge. It may take years to accept a formal diagnosis, and it's not always easy to find the right treatment plan. Did you know that up to 75% of children and adolescents with ADHD have at least one additional mental health condition that also requires a comprehensive approach to treatment? ADHD guidelines were recently updated to reflect the need to screen for associated disorders. Be sure to talk with your child's doctor about proper screening and visit more2adhd.com for additional information. That's more2adhd.com. This message has been brought to you in partnership with ADA, ACO, and CHAD.
This is St. Albans Red Dragon Football on The Jock.
Back here at Crawford Field, Jamie Farrell with you and Shaggy as the Red Dragons fall 64-26. And we not good first half, or not good first half, good second half again. And hopefully they can take the momentum going into the South Charleston game next Friday. Of course, you can catch the action right here on The Jock starting at 7:15. Pre-game kickoff set for 7:30 as we travel to South Charleston for the third time in 3 years.
Yeah, and that's 2 games in a row where the offense is starting to get a little bit of a rhythm. They might not be far off from getting closer to where they really need to be a complete team. Yeah,
they're getting there. It's just we're going to take a little bit more time. All right, we got some sponsors we want to thank for helping us bring this broadcast to you.
We're going to start off with the Something Good Soul Food broadcast booth located at 4837 McCorkle Avenue, Southwest and South Charleston. You'll always find something good at Something Good Soul Food. Of course, Dutch Miller Auto Group, your home for friends and family pricing with locations on Patrick Street, Charleston, McCorkle Avenue in South Charleston, Barbersville, Huntington, and now in Ripley. And of course, JD Pro Finish Frame and Body, Allen's Jewelry Service, Dean's Pawn Shop, Canal Terrace IGA, and David Smith Frame and Body.
We want to again thank all those sponsors for sponsoring us and be able to bring the broadcast to you. Again, the Red Dragons fall to the Patriots. You can catch us next week as we take on the South Charleston Black Eagles. Game time at 7:30. Pregame start at 7:15 right here on The Jock. For Shaggy, I'm Jamie Farrell. You're listening to Red Dragon Football on The Jock.